Hey, I'm Colwyn. I'm here with an update video. Planning to upload this one straight up, although I just did about 10 minutes of recording and then let slip something I didn't want to say. If you remember back to one of my older videos, Colwyn's not my legal name, but whatever. So, I'm at the new place. Settled in. The room is functional. It's livable. I got my game consoles hooked up. I can watch TV. I can play on the computer. I can smoke inside. The living arrangements is nice. It's a big house. I got driveway parking spot. Occasionally I gotta move my car to let out a housemate. Housemate lives across the hallway. Cool dude. Got a wall behind you. Got a door. About 2 feet of wall. Closet door. Wall all the way to the back. Around. Window. Other side of that wall is a great big old living room with a refrigerator right on the other side. But since I sleep all the way over here, I don't hear the refrigerator. But the nice thing is I can turn my TV up nice and loud so I can hear it. I can close my door. I can walk just past into the living room. I don't hear my TV because of the damn refrigerator. That's nice. That's very nice. Window, front door to the house, window, then there's housemate on the other side. The big old wall on the other side is the kitchen and the laundry room, and other people live there, and it's a great big old giant space, but I'm probably never going to film out there because I'll probably just be filming only in my room. And then there's the short hallway to my room, my neighbor's room, and the bathroom. And yes, I got two neighbors. I got a white guy with a beard, and I don't know if the guy is Hispanic or Middle Eastern. But you know what? It don't really matter. He's got his own life to live. I've got my life to live, you know. Oh, so let's go ahead and show off the room. Here is the front door, my door. There's my game consoles. There's the TV. There's my Titans. I don't think I've ever actually filmed any of this in any way. This is the Lego model base I had from when I was like 10 years old, maybe 12. And I stopped working on it heavily when I moved out and boxed it all up when I was about 23, 24, something like that. I don't know. I can't remember right now. Got all my books and stuff, and this was in the closet at the old place. And yes, that's as Futurama would say, big bag of garbage. Dollhouse ain't even set up yet. There's the window that leads out to a dirt field yard. I don't know how much you can glimpse through the crack. I don't want to show too much because then somebody's going to geolocate me or some shit. Fan to blow out smoke. This is surprisingly a lot more comfortable than the couch. I've got an air mattress that was only $25 surprisingly. And then there's the top mattress my dad gave me. And then all my blankets and shit. And I just gotta turn the air pump on every other day or so to inflate it up. Those are all boxed toys or smaller boxes with loose miscellaneous stuff in there, like dollhouse stuff. Oh, Let me get the flashlight over here, actually. Yeah, the only light I have in here is this thing. So... This is where I had all my customs and my Lego models on the bottom. I like having these helmets out and my Nerf guns out. And my plan, I'm going to get to this in a second. This was the big old plank that I had running across the top of my room. And this stuff I have. I'm going to have to move all this stuff around. It's all going to go on different shelves eventually. Now these normally aren't here because these... Oh, let me show you in the closet real quick. Ow! Yeah, no handle on the closet. That's got my models. Back there is the Marvel figures. And then that's empty boxes, I think. Yeah, that's got my Reliant model. But Transformers. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's some miscellaneous broken vehicle toys from Goodwill. But yeah, that's 1, 2, 3. Oh no, one of those has Nerf guns in it, so that doesn't count. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bins of Transformers, and I'm pretty sure TJ Omega has about 4 times as many. I don't know. That's got empty boxes and risers and like packing material stuff in there. I'm pretty sure that's got some Legos in it. That's got some miscellaneous dollhouse stuff. That's got mementos of an X, cords, trash bags, Legos, empty boxes, Legos, Action Fleet, and that's that's wood. That's wood right there. Yeah, that's got my Wool Scrolls in it. That's got the game consoles. So yeah, I've got everything is together. Micro Machines. That dollhouse was in the closet at the other place. I'm hoping to add it to this thing somehow, but I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna do that. These I painted earlier today. They originally had that rough raw stuff on there, and I just blasted it with some black paint, and I'm gonna take those and I'm gonna put one at the far end there, and then the other one right here, and then I'm gonna drop this big long plank on top because I've got those plain white brackets and then some nice like brass bronze looking ones up in there. And I think that'll look really nice. And then I'll be able to put the helmets atop there. I would like, I ain't even lying, I'd like to take those white brackets and just slam one right into the wall right there, one into the wall there, another into there, and just drop the plank on top so I could have the helmets hanging over the doorway. But landlady told me don't put any holes in the walls. Like, okay, you know, I know the intention is, you know, they don't want me punching holes or knocking a new window out, although I gotta admit a window right there would be kind of nice. But oh my goodness, the old place. You've seen the video, or you will see my videos. I don't know. We had the palm trees right over the bedroom doors. Oh my goodness. I took my thick green curtains from the other place. The new job is going nice. The new job is going really, really freaking nice. It's easier because, you know, we've got more people working there, and got more people working there, and I got, just my own little route to work, and it's Christmas time right now to New Year's Eve, so it's like, well, we're not really checking for parking permits, just, keep an eye on for fire lanes. Last night I was at a property and I saw a Tesla parked in a fire lane. And it's like, it's a Tesla. You're not going to really be leaving that overnight in a fire lane. I got to hit this property again later on. If it's here later, I'll tow it then. He was gone. Just like, alright. I don't want to tow a Tesla because I think Teslas, the way their wheels work, you don't want to tow them because you might muck up the turbine or whatever in there. I'm probably wrong. I don't know a damn thing about them. I don't want to know a damn thing about them. I'm happy with my Nissan Versa. That was gonna be motherfucker. That was gonna fucking be. Just found an ant on my finger. I brought my bug spray from the old place. I'll get out in front of the window and spritz around it later on. I haven't been keeping much food in here. I kept a bag of chips in here, but it's gone now. There was a bag of chips here. It's gone now. What else? Oh, it's funny. Within the first 2 months of working there, I'm walking around the office getting my stuff together. And yeah, I accidentally took home the body camera last night. I'll take it home tonight. I'll take it back tonight. Fine. Dude, that bed. It used to be I'd get home from work with the couch, and I'd have to lay down for like 10 hours to get sufficient sleep, and I'd be taking Sudafeds and energy pills, and that'd keep me nice and awake. But even with having to get up and go to the bathroom, I gotta go pee a lot. I laid down at 8 o'clock and I was up at like 3 and I was surprised. I know. That's like what, 6-7 hours? When you're getting good sleep, you should only need about 6 to 7 hours, I know. So hopefully if I'm sleeping better on that thing, I can do more stuff. Honestly, if that shit dries anytime soon, I might be right into that box, taking all that shit down and putting up some shelves. I'll have to put like some cross shelves on the inside and like some drop down shelves and shit. Get all Picasso-y and stuff. It's gonna be badass. I gotta get down in here and bracket all that shit together too. Calls me. I'm in there getting all my stuff together in the office, and he calls me in there. Hey Cole, come in here. I go up in there. He's like, hey, here. He hands me a envelope with a little note inside that says, hey, thanks for being a good employee, and a Walmart gift card. I'm like, oh shit. All right. Next day, I went out to Walmart and got myself a Studio Series Sharkticon. I never intended to buy a Sharkticon in the first place. It was like, he's boxed up in a way right now. And then second paycheck of December, he's like, hey, there's a little extra on your check, guys. I'm like, oh shit. And yeah, they gave us $50 extra. And, end of November, it's like, hey, we got pizza. Fuck yeah, we got pizza. And there was there was me, him, him, 7 guys, and they ordered like 12 pizzas, and it's like, hey, you want some leftovers? Okay, we'll take some leftovers. And, what was it, Friday this week? Ordered up another bunch of pizzas. And it's like, hey, Cole, yeah, take this meat lover's pizza over to such and such guy at this post. And it's like, okay. And I pull up and I'm like, hey, here you go. I'm like, oh man, but it's cold now. Got a microwave, don't you? You get a paper towel and, damp it and wrap it around the pizza and put it in the microwave, man. 30 seconds, you're good to go. Nah, dude, and the routes are nice and all together and shit, and then I'm off the freeway, and it's out in Seal Beach, really nice area, and I'm looking at these houses like, god damn, the houses are big. Big houses. The house here though has been nice and quiet. I'm gonna try and keep in the habit of staying out of the kitchen and like making food that is like in excess kind of. Last Wednesday when I was doing laundry, I got in there and I had a can of potatoes, and I had a can of beef, and I had 2 cans of vegetable soup. And so what I did is I took my casserole dish and I took my pot, and then I put the pot on the stove, and I cracked open the can of potatoes, and I poured out the potato water into the pot. I used it later. What's funny is, out in there's a corner of the big old giant room where there's like a pile of stuff, like clothing and makeup kits and just random stuff. There's a TV in there even. And there's cameras in that room trained on the stuff. I mean, the way the cameras are angled, it's going to catch other stuff in the room also. But it's like, okay. And there's a camera in the front of the house. It's like, okay, but there's no camera in the front living room. There's no camera in the hallway. There's definitely no camera in my room. Light fixture. Maybe there's one in there. In case you gotta flip it off. And they can't get mad. Because then they admit to knowing that. Where was I? Cooking. Canned beef. And I just dumped it right in on top of the potatoes, and I broke it all up with a fork. And then I poured in 2 cans of vegetable soup. And it's the vegetable soup concentrate. And it's like, tomato broth with little noodle letters and chunks of carrot and stuff. And then I put a big old pile of frozen shredded cheddar cheese on top. Put foil on there. Popped it in the oven at 400 degrees for about an hour. Then, after that was done and it was cooling down, I cooked up a cup of rice. Maybe it was 2 cups of rice. I can't remember. I think it was only 1 cup of rice, yeah. And I put a can of garbanzo beans in there with chicken seasoning. And there's so much of this left over that I've got these big old square Tupperware dishes that I pile all that stuff in there, and I've been munching on it the last week. And part way through the week, I swung by Yoshinoya around the corner, and I got they got sirloin beef now, and they got like spicy shrimp. And I think I got that along with some chicken. Yeah, I think I got some chicken and some vegetables. That was some good shit. And I just, a little bit of the Yoshinoya, a little bit of the oven baked beef stew with rice. What you do is you take your rice with the chicken seasoning and you pour some pickle juice on top of that before you put it in the microwave. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here and go ahead and upload this and put a description, room introduction, talk about work and talk about new work and home and recipe ideas. Thanks for visiting. I hope you guys have been enjoying my videos. I got a bunch of other ones that I've either got to go ahead and upload in short clips or find some way to splice together to make longer. This is going to be almost 10-15 minutes, I know. I've also got an old video of a Talk-A-Ray review that I wanted to reshoot because it turned out really shitty. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and Talk-A-Ray, go ahead and upload it and just whatever. I gotta start doing. I gotta get him to start doing more of those. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play some Dirge of Cerberus. Wow, that's nice.